Professional impact. The club shaft is leaning forward. The hands are in front of the club head as the ball is leaving. The hands are also in front of the left leg. The left arm is also straight. The right arm is just about to straighten fully one frame after impact. This is as good as you're going to get at impact, folks. And again, it's the move designed to create backspin and compression. The hips are slightly open as well. You can see the right knee is moved in a little bit toward the left, but the main thing is get those hands in front.
Professional impact. The impact move, the way I consider it, is a little different than impact position that you normally hear about in golf. The club shaft must be leaning forward. The hands must be ahead of the golf club at impact. That's the only way the club can be moving downward while still in acceleration phase through impact. One reason that pros hit the golf ball so far is that the club is leaning forward and they're turning a 7-iron into a 6-iron or perhaps a 5-iron, whereas most people have the club leaning the wrong way, trying to lift the ball into the air, and they're turning a 7 into a 9 or pitching wedge, perhaps even. So, how do we get the hands in front? The first thing I want you to understand is that just to get the visualization of, hey, I need to be here at impact. I'm not going to hit up on the ball. I'm going to hit down in the back. I'm not going to try to lift it up in the air. I'm going to try to keep the club on the ball as long as I possibly can through impact. You practice. Little backswing. That's where I want to be. Little backswing. Get there. The hands in front of the left leg bone. Shaft leaning forward. You want to practice getting there. You want to first get a visualization. And then we'll have some drills also on the website that will help you actually achieve that. The first thing is to see where you want to get. So we have this. We have a little impact preview. Put it there. My hips are a little bit open. My left leg has straightened. The shaft is leaning forward. My right hand is pushing the club down, not forward. Most folks, whether they're trying to lift it or hit the ball forward, get their right hand moving this way. That breaks the left wrist and causes the club to come up through impact. When the club's coming up through impact, it must have already hit the low point of the swing. That's where a fat shot comes from, but it's also where a top shot comes from. The club had passed the hands, and it's moving up through impact. So, impact fix, that's where I want to go. Back, little swing, just get there. That's your first exercise for learning professional impact.